to Big Bert's Adventures Cake Edition. We're going to be making some carrot cake for my buddy for his birthday. Come along with us and we'll show you how it's done. Yes, this is an au natural carrot. We're not going to buy shredded. We're going to shred some carrots. Well, we're to the point where we are going to start mixing the cake. So we've got ground ginger, allspice, oil, sugar, nutmeg, and ground cinnamon. And we've got our carrots that we've shredded. We've got coconut. We've got the white separation for the eggs. And we'll show you how all that works. And we're going to make some cake.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be 3 batches of cake because we are using these big old 12-inch. You know what I'm saying? So these are 12 by 2s.
Yeah, 12 by 2.
Somewhere here it says 12 by 2. Gotta look for that. But we're doing 3 batches, which is going to make a humongous cake for my buddy's birthday. And that's carrot cake, everybody. Where was I on this?
Did you do 2 or did you just do 1?
I don't know.
Let me look. I'm pretty sure that's 2.
Okay. Here's
So
the
1
third.
more.
Here we go. We got the 3rd scoop going in now. Bam! And that is sugar.
Yeah.
So, but it has 3 batches. So for a batch, it would just take 1 cup. For those who are following so closely to my instructions. But we'll put the recipe at the end. All right.
And then
So-
you can dump your 12 egg yolks.
This guy? This guy. Okay. We're going to dump the 12 egg yolks next. Look at those little chickies. Don't think about it. Boom. Just like that. See that? Martha Stewart ain't got nothing on this guy.
And then you can use the same cup to measure your oil.
Okay.
And you also need 3 cups of oil.
So we need 3 cups of oil for this. You can use, we're using 100% pure canola. And, voila, take the top off, pour it in. Oh, we actually have to read this thing. This is a 1 cupper, okay? So how do we need, kids? 3! Whoops. 2. And 3. Boom! Just like that. Okay. Okay. So we put the cat back on the oil, by the way.
There you go.
All right.
9 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Okay, 9 teaspoons, and this is a tablespoon. So we want to go down here, go to teaspoon, which you can barely see, but boom, that's a teaspoon, and nutmeg.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
9 teaspoons of cinnamon.
So, open the big end. You do 9 of these puppies. 1, 2.
And don't short him.
I wouldn't short anybody.
Make sure they're full.
Whoa. Yep. Oh yeah. 3. And this is baking at home, so you know you can put a little more than usual. 4. I think 4. 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7.
It's so silly.
8. Man, this is like mining for gold.
Yeah.
9.
Ooh, there's the cinnamon.
7 in. Oh, no, it's not good raw. Okay.
And then you want, let's see, 1.5 teaspoons of allspice.
How many? 1.5?
1.5.
Teaspoons? So
Yep.
that's a big
Same.
jug.
No. Same one.
Oh, I want to use the big one.
I don't think we use the big one,
Okay.
sadly.
So 1. Oh. And a half. You know how to do a half, people? You know how to do a half without actually using
You
a half?
eyeball it.
That's a half. Looks good.
Same thing for nutmeg. 1.5.
Ooh, nutmeg is special. Oh, it's got a weird top.
You just gotta take the shaker off.
It's kid proof.
It's Kenny proof.
And I'm a kid. Thank you very much. There we go. Here we go, people. Oh, can you barely watch me? Is he gonna spill? Wow.
Do you want me to help you?
Nope.
I think you probably do.
Laura doesn't want to be on video anymore.
I don't mind being on video.
She gets nervous. And you can't even stick the finger in there. It's like literally clay, baby. Just stop. Let me.
I can help you.
Can I?
Put the smaller one in.
There's a heifer.
Put the smaller one in.
Oh, that's what she said.
And loosen up, because it was just so packed full that, yeah.
And that is what she said. And we'll just take a little bit of the
a little bit
edge.
more. There you go.
Okay.
We're good on nutmeg. Okay. And then, and then.
We won't do that to you. And then.
4.5 teaspoons of ginger.
Whoa. Is this still teaspoons?
It's the same one. Yep.
It's always good to measure once.
And we use ginger a lot, apparently, because that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
about gone.
We always measure once, and whatever the other thing is, we just redo it. We're like, wow, that carrot cake has a lot of ginger taste to it. Yeah, it's because it didn't measure very well. 4.5 or just 4?
4.5.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, and then you can pour the coconut in there.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Okay, and y'all just watch me. You ready? I know. I'm so talented. Did you get that?
I did get that.
Okay. Here we go. Woo!
Okay, now mix it up.
Look. Come here.
You gonna show them how pretty it is in there with all those spicy colors?
Look at that, you bakers.
Oh, I guess we just covered up the spices with the coconut.
Yeah. So we mix it up. Put it on low. Don't get all splishy splashy. Oh, look at that beautifulness. Yeah, you want more of that? Oh yeah. All right, so I stopped the mixer for a minute just to go through, push down your ingredients in the bowl. A lot of you seen me do this before in previous videos, but it's important because you don't want a big clump of something in your cake. So if you don't want that, oh, look how delicious that looks. Oh man. All right, so we're putting 6 cups of flour, right?
Yeah, 6 cups of
6 cups of
flour.
flour. We've got the gooey goos already mixed up.
Yep.
So let's get some flour in there. Should we have this on while I do that?
I would do half of the flour
3.
and mix it. Yep.
Look at that flour, you guys. You know you love it. Alright, and then we're gonna mix it. Okay. And that, that just keeps the kitchen clean. You've seen all these food other places where the flour's all on the nose because they're breathing flour, they're like And then it gets all, nobody wants flour dips. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, get it closer to that. Check that out, right?
So then I would do half of the carrots.
Okay.
To give you a little moisture in there.
You got some carrots for some moisture.
Yeah.
If you eat enough of these, you get a nice tan. Okay. That looks about half full.
Yeah, you're good.
And then you take the button and you just push it. I mean, that's a talent itself. This control bar here, make sure you're, Oh, now get a look at that. Oh, carrot cake, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do we have left? We have 3 cups of flour. And you know what, you ask your question, why is he reaching over there for the flour? How come we can't see that? It's magic. I'm just pulling flour out of the air.
Pulling flour out of our giant bucket. We keep buckets of flour. Why do we do that, baby?
Because we cook cake.
Exactly.
Oh, did you see that?
Flour everywhere.
Flour everywhere, so you gotta have your spatula ready. Oh, see that? You're gonna have flour notes here in a minute. But I refuse to breathe in flour. Because I might have to go to the store later and get pulled up.
You gotta get the rest of your carrots in there.
Now, when you're getting the rest of your carrots in there, you want to have it on.
Doing 3 batches makes a pretty big batch.
You want to just, and I learned the word, fold them in. Fold them in. See? Everybody aboard at once is not going to work. So you just kind of fold it in. And then, people get off the train, get on the train. No, we don't want anybody off the train, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's weird. Okay. Oh, did you see them trying to get off the train there? Oh, hello. You know what's happening here.
Stay on the train.
Just make sure you don't get your finger in the maker, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a 4-digit.
Exactly.
Because I got 2 fingers in the ball right now.
All right, so once you have it mixed all together pretty good, we can turn that one off, and then we will beat the egg whites. They're not going to go in that.
No eggs have been harmed in this.
They will be, though. They will be beaten
Okay, so
to stiff peaks.
come over here and look at this.
It looks like carrot cookies
Look
at the
that.
moment.
Isn't that awesome?
But it's going to look like carrot cake
All right.
once we add the
So we're going to throw it in that ball.
final ingredient.
We'll take it out here. All right, well, welcome back. I know it was a long trip, but
So long.
we got set up with our mixture here, and then we're going to beat some eggs. So we're going to put that up. We're going to sloppy joe this wonderful mixture in.
12 egg whites going in.
Oh, so nice. All right,
And then you just let it go.
you just whipper it. Okay, just like that. Just and we'll be back with it. All right, so these are getting wider and wider and wider, as you can tell. So I think we're good, right? Oh, we got a little bit longer. Okay. All right, well, as you can tell, it's pumping up some more. We're almost there. This process takes about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we'll move on to the pan. Oh yeah, I know you're all excited. All right, so we've got the egg whites all for the last 5-6 minutes. So to test them out to see if they're ready, we're going to test the peaks procedure. And as you can tell, go up with it, and if your peaks stick up, see how they're sticking up there?
Mm-hmm.
They're ready.
It's ready.
It's a ready. Okay,
So then,
we're going to, I can take this thing off here,
mm-hmm.
get all that egg white out of there. I mean, it's just a little bang bang noise, you know. You stick it in one of your containers because, you know, who wants to make the counter dirty? And then instead of pulling back on this thing, you pull forward. See how it just disengages? Then you got your egg whites. Oh, look at that. Got that Hulk effect, you know, when you're you know, mixing concrete and building apartments, get a little pow, 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 you know what I mean? But in baking, it's gentle. It's the gentle
Yes.
touch. So you have to disengage the pow pows and think about what you're doing. And you just fold it in like this, all nice and neat. And then you don't want to lose any of the flip-flop and the tip tops. You know what I'm saying? And y'all please ignore my phone. It's gonna just beep all day.
It likes to be.
Or night, because it's almost 8 o'clock. I knew that was gonna happen. So, there we go. Almost folded
It
in.
looks like, oh man, that is, yeah. You're gonna give some to the counter again.
Okay. So let's bring you over here.
Okay. What are we doing?
This process here is also so delicate because this is the foundation of baking a cake. Shakety shake shake. We got our pans. See that? These are from our bakery, by the way. So there's a few things that we kept, right? First of all, we kept Miss Big Bird because she is amazing. She was on Cake Wars. Season 1, episode 8. Watch it. So, you take the spray, I go around, and then I shake in the middle. See how I did that? Were you watching that?
Yeah.
And then if you want to see it like this, I go around, because you got to get in the crease. And then the sides, then you shake it. Okay? This one I forgot the side, so I'm just siding it, shake it. Boom, 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 shake it. Okay, that's enough. And you take your, watch this. I'm gonna split this into 2. Hey!
Wow,
Thank you very
are
much.
Magic.
All right.
You gotta love parchment paper magic.
I'll show you the trick. You hold the 2 with this hand while you're watching my beautiful face. Hello! Just like that, okay? And then you go bam, right into the pan. Bam, right into the pan. Almost right. Okay, so you want to make sure your air bubbles are out. Yummy in the pan. Okay, so we're just going to drip it into the pan. I start in the middle because you don't want to get greedy. So you start there, shabam, and then you go in this pan here. Now, a lot of you are like, how did he do that? How did he know? Well, we ran a bakery before. Let me tell you. And so what you do is you want to go about half and half. Put your bowl down. Take a breath. And then go over and watch this delicate procedure. Go right into the crease of the pan. The crease of the pan, because you know what? It creates air bubbles. And it creates voids. And we don't want that. We want it to completely go around the circle. And then I whip it side to side like this. We smooth it over. I always like to get it in the creases before I put the last bit in there. We did do this pan, didn't we? Okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to pour the rest, half of this in this pan. Oh my gosh. That, when it's sticky, gooey, ooey, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And then we'll put the rest of this, I don't know. This one needs a little more. It's always the baker's eye, you know what I mean? When you're doing the pan thing. And then you want to just make sure you get as much ingredients out of the pan as you can. And then sploosh. Ugh. All right, boom, just like that. And then you just want to go around. You want to kind of just, whatever you call this, fold it, right? Then you can turn the pan if you want, if that helps. And then you just want to even it up.
We'll set it for 45 and see how long. We may need to add a little bit of time to that.
Yeah, so don't ignore them. Don't go bowling. Don't go playing weeds in the yard. You're baking cakes. That's what we're doing.
You had a light in your face.
Okay, that's okay. So just follow me along here.
Following you along.
Oh, bam. So we're going to use the top and the bottom, just the top.
Top and the bottom.
Okay, so you put it in here, make sure it doesn't touch the walls. Okay.
And then halfway between, we'll rotate them.
And then we'll rotate them halfway in between. Boom. And then
Set it for 30,
we'll do 30 minutes.
and that's when we'll rotate it.
Whew, that makes me nervous. Do start. So, we'll show you how we're doing that one out. Stick it up on the top. And then, yeah, they're looking pretty good.
We're gonna see how they are in 15.
Yep. And then we're gonna stick that one on the bottom. I'm doing a switcheroo. Hopefully you're getting my head here. Okay. So, got gloves on. I know y'all like that, right? Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we're gonna pull them out here. It's been about 45 minutes. Oh, 2 hands. So.
Oh yeah.
They're nice and firm. Don't want to dry them out. Don't want to over bake and cake. You know what I mean? How do you think?
Beautiful.
Big Bert. Mike. All right, now we're to making the icing for the carrot cake. So we've got cream cheese and butter. Okay, so we put the cream cheese in there, put the butter in there, raise it up, and mix it good. Oh yeah. Looks like they're fighting each other, but eventually they'll be one.
All right, so you've got your butter and your cream cheese all creamed together.
Okay.
So you put 1 package of your powdered sugar.
Oh yeah.
I would actually put that in. I'll tell. There's a couple of other things that you're going to put in before you stir that together.
Okay, so I'm putting a package of powdered sugar in.
There you go. And then 2 capfuls of vanilla.
With a big spoon. And that is a tablespoon. So two of them?
2 capfuls.
Okay. 2 for the vanilla. A little bit for my homies.
Mm-hmm.
Salt. Big chunk. Half of a table?
Half of a teaspoon.
Bam. Right there.
And then 6 tablespoons of lemon juice.
And is it 12 total or just 6?
It's 6 for this one, and then we do 1 more package and 6 more, right? So yes, 12 total.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting there. 5 and 6.
Okay, and then let all of that mix together.
But you don't fire the thing up, not full throttle, okay?
Because the powdered sugar will go everywhere.
But I'll tell you,
Even worse next time when we
better-
have the second package.
it's better to have a powdered sugar nose than a flour nose. Just saying, if you have to,
It's sweeter.
if you have to have a nose full of bakery, powdered sugar is pretty fun. And so you'll see in here that everything's mixing up together really nicely. And then one thing I like to do before I put the other package in, because you have the butter and the cream cheese, is I like to go through and scrape the bowl and the bottom, and the very bottom as well, and the top, and just anywhere you see sugar and stuff. Because you know what I mean? I can't go anywhere without her. Nobody lets me in to do anything unless I have Laura. All right. And we'll bring you back when we're done. Ready?
Yeah,
And it's bigger than that space.
it's okay,
Okay.
because we'll turn it.
All right. So now we're going to take our cake, but because it's warm and we're building the cake tonight, we want to take it, put it in plastic, put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes, let it kind of cool down, bring it back out and build it. So I'm just showing you how we're doing it. Okay. So we've got it on a base, so it's really important to put it on a base the size of the tier, so you don't end up breaking it or sticking to the table. So we'll put this in the freezer, and then let's get the other one.
Do the same thing.
So the pans might still be hot, and it's good to kind of spin it around and break it from the bottom if you prepped it right, like I showed you earlier. All right, so you take your, and you put it, okay, so you take the round disc and you put the plastic over it so it doesn't stick. You take your cake, throw it on top, take this off, kind of scoot it up on there because, you know, not a professional. And then you go over the cake, tear it off, and then you can spin it when there's a disc underneath it. And then you kind of wrap it around the side there. Try to use the cutter.
Sometimes the cutter is temperamental.
And then, yeah. Do that again, because you don't know anything. You pick up your cake, you can go around it and just make sure that there's wrap all around it. And take these to the freezer, and that's it. All right, well, so we're putting the cake together. Well, Laura's doing that because this is her craft, but look at that. Double layer. You'll have the pictures up here showing of the cake when we're putting it together. But this is the final layer of icing on this amazing cake. And yeah, this cake will feed about 50 plus.
Yeah, it's a good size.
So it's a pretty good size cake. And it's all homemade, no artificials.
Made from scratch.
And we'll be putting Heath bar, be crushing up Heath bar and over the top. And I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So put it in the fridge for the rest of the night for it to set, and then get it to the party. So we'll show you how we do the Heath bar in just a minute.